Now, your Alaska Link weather for Fairbanks and the interior.
We are taking a step into the latter half of the week and looking out to the weekend where we have a very active weather pattern in place. What we will see is that majority of our forecast is going to talk about the windy conditions and the snowy conditions through the weekend. But what we will have to zone down into is our microclimate here of the local Fairbanks area, as we are noting that there is the possibility that temperatures are going to be warm enough that there is going to be a strong enough push to bring that transition of snow showers over to rain showers and potentially even some heavier pockets at times. So we will be monitoring the local Fairbanks area, but much of the region more wind and snow. And then once this very active weekend system moves out, there is a strong pattern change that is going to bring us back to those cold winter temperatures. Now it is going to feel like we are moving into a spring system as our Thursday starts off with some snow showers. We are still though with the very mild temperature trend with temperatures running from the teens to those 20s under a southeasterly wind. Now we are noting that widespread winds for the interior, not the biggest concern this Thursday. There is going to be a bigger increase into our Friday. We will see that Thursday is really our setup day where we see there are some areas of snow showers starting to increase, and then we will be starting to pull into the stronger pattern into Friday. We even see that by the early morning hours of Friday, that stronger reflectivity pulling in, especially noted there off to the west, as well as watching that by Friday our winds are really going to pick up some pace. Now accumulation at least through end day Friday, we are noting that our far western communities, we can see some of those higher accumulation regions, especially on top of those higher elevation points. There are Alaska Range will also see that uptick, and then we will be watching the local Fairbanks area to talk about at least a couple inches of snowfall before we keep an eye on potential for rainfall. But the early forecast is still cold enough to keep us mostly snow showers. Now, Thursday is just over 6 hours of daylight as we continue to gain more and more of those brighter days. We'll see that much of the interior is showing that very mild push and some precipitation. We're at 28 into Delta Junction, 33 into Denali National Park, 30 into Tanana to 27 into Fairbanks. So still generally just cool enough to stay mostly snow shower chances. By Friday, we get stronger temperatures there above that freezing mark with almost at 40 degrees, Fairbanks at 37. We even see Neenah there at 40 degrees. We'll also note that where we have a really strong warming trend, that is also where we have those very strong winds. So do note there are some high wind alerts in place for those windy prone regions where there will be precipitation that can reduce visibility, and then wind mixing in with those changing precipitation types can create some slick conditions, especially with our cold surfaces. We'll battle this changeover of precipitation into the weekend, and then the cool air is going to start to descend in on Sunday, transition our precipitation type, and then continue to cool us.